Welcome to our next video, tools for cross-platform development in .NET or .NET Core, how we can utilize the tools of your choice to develop applications. So in the previous videos, we saw that we can use Visual Studio, we can use Visual Studio Code. I also touched upon you can actually use other tools like Sublime. So how is all these different tools possible? So there is this project called OmniSharp. Basically, the OmniSharp, you can go to omnisharp.net, as you can see, and what the OmniSharp project does is it makes possible to create IDEs or plugins for different platforms or different tools. So you have something called Atom. Those who know, Atom is built by GitHub. It's open source and allows you to develop, you know, um, using multitude of languages and frameworks. So we have an extension for Atom where you would be able to develop ASP.NET Core use in Atom, and we have IDE from Adobe where it's called brackets, and using that also you can develop applications. So like that Emacs, Sublime Text, Visual Studio Code we already saw, and we also saw that we have the templating system in Yom and the ASP.NET generator. So all these projects, all these are created by the OmniSharp guys. So the OmniSharp project is basically aims to help us creating the IDEs. So it's basically a family of open source project, and if you just go to this link I have given in the slide deck, you can actually see that OmniSharp creates a lot of repositories. So the generator ASP.NET we previously used in our video in our previous lesson, we could this is developed by OmniSharp project. So we have so many like that, and you could also see the same thing which was making it possible for Visual Studio Code was developed by OmniSharp. So the OmniSharp projects are the projects which allow us to do the cross-platform development in ASP.NET Core or .NET Framework. So this slide basically we have Visual Studio Code and we have Gulp, Grunt, Yeoman, Node.js. So it is we have everywhere. We have full-blown support for all the platform. When you develop ASP.NET Core, you can use Gulp task or Grunt task, Node.js, and the generator, which is Yeoman generator, to actually so ASP.NET Core gels with other technologies, or it is very much aligned if whichever tool which you want to use. So the Yeoman and ASP.NET Core, we already saw this. It gives us what kind of application you want to create, the templating system to when you start developing an application. And Sublime has an extension called Culture where you can use to develop the Sublime Text IDE is a very well-known IDE. You can use the Culture extension created by Omnisha Foundation to develop a ASP.NET Core application. And you have similarly have extensions for Vim, Emac or other tools. Okay, and how all these things are possible? The way it is possible is OmniSharp has built a server uh, which the IDEs or the plugins which you have in Visual Studio Code, or it is in a custom tool, it's in a tool like Sublime Text. What it does is it communicates with the shares this OmniSharp server which runs on the same machine, and when you install the plugin, it sets up the server and all the infrastructure developed by OmniSharp Foundation. And what it does is utilizing this OmniSharp server, we get IntelliSense or go to definition, all those features which we use in IDEs. When you have written a class and say other part of our project is referring, the IDE will itself show you who are all referring, and you can easily find and navigate around. All these things are possible with the help of this OmniSharp server. So that is one of the project which is again created by the OmniSharp projects or OmniSharp Foundation. So we have ASP.NET Core works with a lot of IDEs. If your choice of IDE is Vim or Emac or Sublime Text, we have support for all that. So you can choose your platform, your IDE to develop ASP.NET Core project. And that's all for this video. So in the next video we will see how we can actually how different is ASP.NET Core, and getting to know the concepts and the project structure and what are the different parts when you actually run the application. So thank you for watching this, and please you know find the slide deck and the links in the the debugging.io website. Thank you.